Hello, everyone. My name is Xiao Zhang. I'm the founder of the zCloak network project. So zCloak is a privacy-preserving computation platform, and it solves one fundamental problem in Web 3.0. The problem is, how can users use their data for third-party services without sending their data away? In zCloak network, the computation and analysis of user data take place in user client device instead of in centralized servers. And the correctness of user computation is proven by a technology called zero-knowledge proof. We think this is the ultimate way to preserve user privacy. After all, if you don't send your data to other people, then there's no way they can leak it or misuse it. So in the following demo, we're showing one possible use case of zCloak. It is called zk Pass. It basically helps people to prove to a DeFi project that you are a legitimate user with a proper KYC without telling them exactly who you are because you never send any personal information. So let's check it out.
The zk Pass app uses the zk Stocks virtual machine to generate and verify zero-knowledge proofs for general-purpose computation based on the concept of self-sovereign data and self-proving computation. It helps users to perform computation and analysis on their data without sending the data to third parties. zkP can help regulate many financial activities in a blockchain-native way. In this demo, we show the concept of regulated transfer. Basically, a user is allowed to make a transfer of token only when their identity data meets certain regulation requirements. We use 8/20 as example requirement in this demo. First, open the zk Pass app, which contains two modules, the transfer module and the zk Pass module. The transfer module can be used to submit regulated transfer transactions and view the transaction history. The zk Pass module shows the user verification request and their verification status. The following shows how the zk Pass app interacts with the zCloak browser extension. If it is the first time a user logs into the zCloak extension, he or she needs to create a password for subsequent operations. A user should use a verified credential for identity check. That means the credential should have been verified by a trusted organization. Here we use the credential generated by the digital credential project, Qt protocol. We import the credential obtained by a trusted organization by clicking the plus button and confirm the import operation. Users can rest assured that we store users' private data at the same security level as MetaMask stores private keys. On the credentials page, you can see the details of the imported credential, including credential alias, trusted organization name, and the attestation status. Click the corresponding credential card to view more details. Next, let's go back to the zk Pass app and make a regulated transfer. Click the Connect to Wallet button on the upper right corner. Connect to MetaMask and select USDT token to be transferred in the regulated transfer module. First, allow the zk Pass app to gain access to USDT and click the button to submit the permission. After the permission is approved, a notification will show up. As an example, says only users over 20 years old are allowed to make a token transfer. Since the user has not uploaded the relevant proof of identity for 8/20 as allotted in red on this page, the user should first submit the relevant proof to verify his or her identity status. Click the Sorry for no proof, submit your proof button, and the pop-up window on the page will show information about the zero-knowledge proof program corresponding to the 8/20. Click the Generate button to jump into the zCloak extension. The extension will match the credential required by the ZKP program and generates the zero-knowledge proof to prove that the user is older than 20 via this credential. Enter the extension password to confirm the operation. A computation on user's age will be carried out and the zk proof will be generated. If a dishonest user performs a computation using the wrong data, like using the ID number instead of the age for age testing, the zk-based system will find this dishonesty in the verification period. The generated zk proof can be viewed in detail in the proof module within the extension. Click the Send Your Proof to the Web App button to fill the input box on the website with zkp result for subsequent verification. Click the Submit button to send zkp verification transaction to the blockchain. We and the community will maintain a proof verification network to ensure the authentication of user identity and check the validity of zk proof. When the zkp verification transaction is submitted, we can go to the zkpass module to check the verification status of the zero-knowledge proof. When the verification status becomes verified true, it means that the zero-knowledge proof of age over 20 has been verified. In other words, the user now meets the USDT transfer requirement. Then, we go back to the transfer module and select the USDT token. The page will no longer alert the age over 20 requirement, and the user can make the regulated transfer operations by entering the receiver's address and the amount of tokens to be transferred. After capturing the successful transfer notification, click Activity to view the details of the regulated transfer operation history. This method is not only applicable to transfer operations, but also to other DeFi applications, which can be used to check whether the user's identity information meets regulatory requirements via the user's KYC information.